We are Sara and Joni from Fantastic, and together we have lived and traveled that camper van almost 9 years full time.
And at the moment we are in Greece in
Corinth Bay.
Corinth Bay.
Stunning location. In this episode we go through things that us full-time travelers worry about constantly.
So these are the things that are on our minds every day and every time. Wild camping spot is one thing. We don't use camping grounds, so we always need to find overnighting spot for our van. For example, this beach. We use a lot of time and effort to find these places. We search for Google, satellite views, Park4Nights, apps, maps and everything. This is important for us, and that's why we are also using a lot of time to search for these places.
And you create this wild camping radar and wild camping eye. Whenever you are driving, you are going to spot beautiful places. We could spend night there.
So you are always, when you are driving, you are just searching around the places where you can actually spend a night.
Because we are living completely off the grid in our camper van, we constantly obsess about electricity. How much we are getting, how much we are using. Do we need to unplug our inverter? Can we use our laptops? What is the weather going to be today or tomorrow? Everything affects when you live off the grid in a camper van.
Because we are off grid and we are getting most of our electricity from solar, we are also obsessed of cleaning this solar panel. And also we are thinking about how we park so our chimney doesn't make shade to the solar panel. It's important because we don't use any source from outside, just the solar.
Because we live on the road full time, weather dictates our travels, where we go. We are chasing the sun, we are constantly worrying about the weather. Is it going to be too windy? Can we get enough solar? Is it too hot for us? Too cold? Do we need to seek shelter from the high winds? Do we need to park our van to the shade because it's too hot? Or do we need to stay out in a hot so we can get solar? We are constantly looking our weather apps, and we have 5 different weather apps, and we seek where is the best weather to travel.
When you are trying to be completely self-reliant, for example, water is one of the major things. We have 110 liters of water in our tank, and we have the meter that we can see how much is left there. And we use a lot of time to monitor that when it goes to 25. Usually it means that we can be in the place for a day or 2. And when we are desperate, we are using seawater to make our dishes. Yes, everything tastes salty after that, but it's worth it, so we don't have to worry about water that much. Yeah, really easy to use our water tank. It's coming from the pump. Checking the tanks is one thing, but also getting the water is another project. We use a lot of time to find free water spots. That is one thing that is always on our minds. When we are moving, we are constantly looking around if there's water spots and using the apps like Park4Night and OpenStreetMap to find free water.
Also, we worry about our toilet getting full. I obsess our pee jug getting too full. I use the light to see if the jug is full or not. Luckily, we did renovate our tiny bathroom, and nowadays we do have a composting toilet that holds 2 months worth of waste, so we don't have to worry about emptying our toilet that often.
Van is our home and our only way of transport, so we always are trying to hear if there's some special new noises. It's really stressful because you don't know if it's coming from the new road that you are driving or is there something broken. New noises, new squeaky noises, everything is here. It's a moving motor, so it always makes sound. And our van is quite old, so it makes new sounds every month. So we just have to take care of the noise or just live with it.
What if the new scary noise is not coming from the van and it just continues while you are wild camping here in the nature? We are nature all the time, so sometimes nature comes to visit. It might be a mouse or even a bat living inside of our van. If you have watched our previous videos, you sure know that we are totally cheapskates. It's so addictive to get the best deals on everything. So we are constantly searching for the cheapest diesel on the region. And we know every supermarket prices and we compare the prices. We know exactly where to get the cheapest paprikas or cucumbers. At the moment we have a Vodafone prepaid and Joni plays these 80s games with the phone to gain us some free data.
To get the best prepaid deals in Greece, you need to play these 80s games to get 50% off the internet prices. So we do it always. And that is one way to save some money. And when you are cheapskate, you are trying to save money on everything. We are wild camping always in the middle of nature and trying to find these secluded places. There's a one minus on that thing. We always have to use a lot of effort to see if there's internet access. And that is one thing that we always need to have, internet. When we are living a mobile life, we have to always take care of that kind of things. If you are living in the same place, you know how the internet is working. If you are moving every day or every week, you always have to worry if there's internet access on the next place where you are wild camping.
There was the list of things that we worry about while living on the road. And some of these things might be very familiar to you if you also travel with your motorhome or camper van or live on the road.
Yeah, those are the things that are on our minds every day. So those things are living in our heads.
Rent-free in our brains.
Thanks for watching our videos. It means a lot to us when you are liking and commenting our videos. It's a joy of our life.
And that's the reason why we make these videos. So see you in next episode.
Bye.
Bye.